demographics are ever more in the news, and clearly the trend towards a greater number of older people raises challenges for the industry, for government and for society more widely. In the broader savings products industry, there's clearly a huge challenge around social care, and I think government really needs to take a lead in beginning to tackle that ticking bomb. In savings, pension freedoms have clearly played a large role in changing the way in which people retire or will retire. And the industry is, I think, trying to respond to that new world. But it's a challenge because individuals naturally would like both flexibility and security, and building products which can do both those things efficiently is a challenge, because in the end you've either got a guarantee or you don't have a guarantee, and guarantees are expensive. So I think that's a work in progress. Well, I was talking today about the way in which I think the UK is setting a path for better or worse towards a greater responsibility for retirement provision lying with individuals. And that really means the investment risk is borne by individuals, the risk that their savings invested for the long term won't produce the kind of return that is necessary. That risk now more and more lies with individuals. Yes, we've got the flat rate state pension, that provides a floor, but the flat rate state pension saves money for government in the long term. By 2060, 75% or so of those retiring will be getting less from the state pension than they are currently. And that reflects fiscal pressures, of course, but that really shows the way in which the shift is ongoing towards individuals. Auto-enrolment is underway. There's a big debate about greater contribution levels being needed. I think we can all agree that to get to a decent retirement income, people do need to save more, but it's tough to save more when you haven't had a wage increase for a decade or so, and there's lots of people in that category. Whose responsibility is it? I think government really has to set a lead. The industry can do its bit, and certainly in trying to encourage greater auto-enrolment contributions, arguing for policy to move in that direction, industry's involved. I think the danger for those of us in industry is that it can appear a little self-interested, even if that's not the reality, of saying we need more savings, because in the end those savings are going to go into the industry's products. That's why I take the view that government really needs to take this issue by the bull by the horns and really develop a strategy for long-term saving. But there is, we know it's difficult. Growth, such as it's likely to be till 2020, depends on the OBR projections on people, households, saving less and consuming more, or certainly consuming more. And that's somewhat in tension with the necessity of greater saving. And I think that's something that bears attention. So overall, I would say everyone's got responsibility, but government really has to take the lead.